One sec. Okay. A little different camera angle this time. What's up? What's up? What's up? Have to use this lame music. It's the copyright free stuff. Nothing you can do. Better than silence, just something to chill. Alright. So we should sound pretty good here. Let me know if the audio is good. We'll just quickly look at this some cryptos here, so I don't know how long we'll look at them, but we will. Whoa! That's not what I wanted. Alright. So. Whoa. We'll have. Whoa! I'll have this here. This here. And I just gotta have this here. Okay. And now I got the text edit here. Okay. So. So, look at BTC here. This is some pretty crazy action, okay? This is a 60-minute, but let's go to the 1 day. Okay, so we started watching this stuff in May. You know, right around here is when I started watching this stuff, so... This was the first break we started watching, right in here. And this was around, let's say, May 1st, okay? So on my birthday, the day of the Lord, the crypto lord, this thing ripped all the way up, and me and Kanal were watching this thing go crazy, actually near the end of the month, so around this time when it was super volatile. So we watched this rip, and then we watched it die, actually. Yeah, these couple days. So I was at Kanal's in this rip, and then it died down here. So now you can see that Bitcoin put in a flag pattern here, okay, dipped to a new low. This is when everyone said, as Kanal said, these cryptos are dying here, man. The nerd community doesn't know what's going on. And then they, it was pretty good. So it bought this dip. You can see this candle pushed up, this candle pushed up. There's your bottom line, and now we ripped up here again. And then if you look, it's very easy to spot that today we broke this line. Okay, so Oh my god, we can't have this freaking... This copyright-free music is garbage. We cannot have that right now. Okay, we're gonna have to go back here. We're going back to my friend who gave me this music, because that playlist of copyright-free music was garbage. I gotta find it. Whoa. Oh, where was the good one? There's a good one. Oh. This one. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. We had to have a little bit of background music going. It just keeps us looking through the cryptos. Alright. So let me know again if the audio's good. And back to what we were talking about. So you got Bitcoin here. Came out in May. This is right when the Bitcoin mania kind of started. Took off here. Pulled back. Support held. Went up. Flagged out a bit now. And now today, on August 5th, we have a massive spike in Bitcoin. Okay? So I actually have a position in Bitcoin right now, but I have a position in Ethereum, okay, which follows Bitcoin. So we know Bitcoin's ripping it up. We can go to a lower time frame, let's say a 15-minute, and look how nice this was here. 1, 2, 3, triple tap, shredded up like crazy, and then flagged out again. And you can see there's another line right there we can have. Okay, so another easy play there. So you can take these for day trades if you're watching, like if you're super patient, you know, you can take these for day trades, but I was swinging Ethereum. So let's go ahead and look at that. But here is a nice pattern in Bitcoin, and you just watch this stuff and be patient. You can make money on it, you know. Start buying. There's another pattern right here. Okay, this stuff goes 24 hours a day. There's a pattern there. Break up. Another pattern here. Okay. There's patterns everywhere in these, so we're just watching for them. Chris, is that the straw hat? Okay, so it's sick here. Hold on, it's getting a little too rowdy there on the audio. So yeah, that's that, okay? Now, we see on the 15 it's flagging out a little bit more, so you may... Oh, it's not the straw hat. There's another guy named Chris, I think is the straw hat he's known as. But what's up, bro? Nice to see you in the house here. We're gonna change the camera back to the better view. I don't know why I had it on the under. There we go. There we go. Much better. Oh, what's up? What's up? What's up? I had to fix the camera there, guys. It was horrible. Oh, okay, the Polish pirate. Nice, bro. Nice, bro. I remember you. I think I was at his house when We made that name, yeah, in October. I remember, bro. I remember. So, now, look at this 15-minute flag here, right here, guys. Bink. So you could probably day trade this today because it has so much momentum. Look at this lunchtime break. Easy. So now let's go look at Ethereum. And no, I actually trade at Bitfinex. That one I had just on the default, but we're gonna always use the Bitfinex from now on. Okay, so here's Ethereum. It's at 152, okay? And I believe I'm long at 118. So if you want to see where I swinged it, let's go to the 1 day. So I have it right here. Okay. So I got it like, I had it before, so I held through the dip. I don't think it ever went that low when I had it though, but there's a really easy one here. Bink. So then you can see it stopping at its resistance right here. Okay, so we have to see Bitcoin, it might, or Ethereum, it might pull back. And yes, you get margin at Bitfinex. I use Bitfinex, and you get margin there. So it's probably going to pull back here a little bit and then start to really go for the next move. But we want it to go to 300 today, which is possible if it takes the rest of the day. You know, it could keep ripping. And it's ripping off of Bitcoin's push. So now, let's look for some opportunities in the day. So here's my line. I'll remove it for you guys. But look at this here. Okay. So, what time is this? This is today. So, like right at 1 in the morning, midnight, it took off. So this is the thing with crypto too is like you can trade it like any time of the day. It's 24 hours a day. So yeah, it's pretty sick that you could have sat there at midnight on a Friday night or partied with your friends or whatever, and you could have bought that rip at midnight, and you'd be up a couple $100 now. So yes, you can get it at margin again at Bitfinex. Okay, so that's ETH. So this is basically what we're playing right now. Is we anticipated this break by having a swing trade in a while ago, and now we're up a couple $100 here. Okay, and this is with a super small account. You can make a paycheck. If this thing gets going for a while there, you could do it every day. Like in May, I wasn't even doing any stocks. I only did cryptos because it was moving so much. But then it died down because of the Bitcoin fork, which was just a discussion about the future of Bitcoin. And like it was like Y2K basically, like Kanal was saying, and nothing happened at all after. Everything went business as usual. So yeah, now we have this nice confidence going into September and the winter, and we'll see what's going down. Chris, I don't know about the lack of liquidity. Maybe I find like 10 p.m., 11 p.m. till midnight, there's not a ton of liquidity. But I've noticed the most at 3 in the morning, or 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. That's when it really starts to go. Let's see. Here's one at, was this 15 minutes? What time was this one? Lunchtime, morning. So I mean it's pretty random, but I've noticed a lot of them at 3 in the morning. Why that is, I don't know. Also, there's some type of sweet spot I've noticed around like 5 p.m. You get a lot of them pushing. at 5 to 7 p.m. like at nighttime there. They'll push a lot of the times, and I don't know why that is. It's freaking weird, but they do. Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to push this more this way, I think. So that's Ethereum. We'll keep watching on this like 15-minute here. It should base out a little bit. Should base out a little bit. Maybe pull back to the mid 40s. And then hopefully go back up. So you can see it's at a triple top here. You know, this area. Tap, tap, tap. So we'll have to see what this tap does. Could it pull back and then wait? Yeah, it's highly possible. Or it could just rip. Okay, so again, you're watching a bigger time frame here on this. Let's look at this hourly and keep drawing this stuff. You know, you can put it here is probably the best one. I mean, drawing these lines is an art form. There's no right or wrong way. You could probably draw this right there. Okay, so I'm in at 2018. So, you know, I'm in this section of the breakout on a long-term time frame. This is like, so then what Kunal's saying is if this consolidates for a month, okay, there's a chance that it could run for another month or two. It probably is going to have equal running to equal consolidation. Okay? So we can look at a few other coins here quick. Litecoin. Litecoin is relatively strong, and it doesn't seem to dip when Bitcoin and Ethereum dip as much. So there's the break. Okay, so it still pushes, but for some reason when the other ones go down, it doesn't go down. But when they push, it pushes a lot harder. So it has a stranger calibration, but you can see here on the chart, we have resistance all along here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tapper. Okay. And then we've got some consolidation coming down, you know, through here. Maybe another one through here. So you're in this triangle in here. Boom, 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 boom. So you're watching this quadrant to see if it pushes. And then your next level on Litecoin is up towards the 53s. So we get over 48 on Litecoin. So let's write some of this stuff. Oh, actually we have this too. So LTC Okay, so we just put a few notes there. Now you're in this quadrant over here. So once we push through here, you can take a nice long there. It's quite possible. Okay, EOS, I've been watching this thing forever now. Look at this thing. This is a dirty Sanchez in the stealth of the night, if you know what I'm saying, which is one of the most epic patterns you can have. Jesus, can this thing draw? Okay, so look at this on EOS. So if you have if you're cheap and you don't have much money, this is only $2 crypto, and I had it when it IPO'd or ICO'd, sorry, initial coin offering. I had it at the $1.90 and I sold it at $5. So this is a wicked play. I'm waiting for it to start building over 200, like 210, 200, and then this thing is gonna rip back to 5 quite possibly. So keep your eyes on this EOS. As Bitcoin and Ethereum heat up, this thing is going to start to get hot, because I don't know a ton about EOS, but I know it's been labeled as a Ethereum killer. Okay. Yes, there's an issue at Bitfinex with margin. I don't know what their deal is, but I'm in Canada, so it doesn't affect me. So, yeah. I don't know. You'll have to ask around and see how you can handle that. These exchanges don't have any security, like they're very sketchy, so they can do whatever they want, and they add in the margin and then take them out, and then add in the margin and take them out. So a lot of times in the US you can have margin, and then a lot of times it's gonna like just pull it one day and you're like, what the hell? So that's just the nature of the beast. Okay, that's pretty much it for like the coins. You can look at some of these other weird coins. Zcash. So they're all breaking out, if like for the majority of it, okay? And they're all powering off the back of Bitcoin. Because people are like, oh, Bitcoin's sick. I'll buy something else because I'm, you know, whatever, a hipster, or I don't have as much money to buy Bitcoin. So you can see here Zcash too, same thing. Month-long consolidation here coming in, and bam, you know, you can draw some lines down here. You just want to draw your trend lines all the time. EOS chart looks great. Yes, yes sir. And then what did we say? Stocks get their power. So okay, there's the golden rule. Stocks get their power from bases and consolidation. So here's a base, kind of, you know, a little base around here. Consolidation. Now it's going to push. Okay? So Zcash, that one follows the other ones. And you can look at this XRI. This is not bad. $44 up to $50. So there's a lot of options here, and you can trade, you know, $100 if you really want, and probably make in these volatile times, you know, 15, 20, 30, 40 bucks a day, which obviously is not how you're going to make a crypto fortune, but you get the hang of it with these, and then you want to start putting some big cheddars in, especially as they get more regulated. You know, you can make it happen, dog. You can make bank, bro. So this one is again a nice consolidation pattern. Pink. Alright. Any other ones you guys want to look at? Otherwise, that's the most part here. I mean, there's Ripple coins, all these weird other ones. I don't think this is Ripple. This one, I don't even know what it is. Sand. This is Monero, I think they call it. XRM, Monero coin. XRP. They've added all these in like the last month. I don't even know what these ones are. 220. Wow, look at this one. This is BCH. Bitcoin Cash or whatever these are. So, but I just like Ethereum and Bitcoin. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin are the three that I only watch, and that EOS one. So, right on, Seth. Right on. Right on. Can you look at my Stratus? Stratus? Can we look at Stratus? Yeah, we'll look at Stratus if I can find it. What's the thing for it? What's the ticker for Stratus? You got to give me the ticker for Stratus, and then we can look at it. Strat. You know what exchange it goes on? I'm looking for it here, but I don't know where to look for it. Stratus coin. You gotta tell me the exchange, man. Strat Life, where is it? Oh Lord. I don't know, dudes. I can't find it. None of these guys have it. Coin market cap. What's the market cap on it? Well, it'll say the exchange on coin. Here it is, maybe STR, I think. Let's see. Is it Strat or is it STR? Oh, you're right. It's Strat. I'll find it here. I'm going on here. Where does it say the exchange is? Trade volume. I don't think it had Stratus. Polynex. Okay, here we go. I got it for you. I think that's it. There's Strat Bitcoin. I don't think they have it as a USD pair. But there it is. Okay, Seth, I'm not sure if I really understand that comment, but right on, right on. Here's the Strat Life. So there you go. Very nice, Mr. Chris. I personally wouldn't trade it either because it's a fraction of a fraction or whatever of a penny. So that's not really that interesting, but I don't want to dismiss it because you can for sure probably make some money if you do it right. But it looks pretty decent here. Oh shoot. Hopefully that does not get flagged for copyright, or I'll be pissed. Bitcoin denomination. Yeah, for sure, man. I don't like the Bitcoin denomination, though, is basically what I'm saying. Yo, what happened to... Shoot. Oh, damn. There we go. What the heck's a CFD? I don't even know what that is. Certified Financial Donut? I think that's what it is, right? Certified Financial Donut. Yeah. That's fine, Seth. You're just missing out on the party, bro. Bing. There we go. There's your analysis. Anything else, guys, or can we just chill now? I think that's collateral financial debt. Oh, yeah, the CFDs. That's like shit in The Big Short. You seem like a naughty person if you trade those. Okay, guys, so that's pretty much going down, everything going on with the Bitcoin. It's just breaking out. The fork is over. The lifestyle is good. The crypto lifestyle is back. And we're shredding. Look at this hottie with a body right here. We need to break that 260 on Ethereum. And then we're in the money. Right here. Boom. Boom. So that's where we're at, guys. We're waiting. We had some long over here at 218, and we're just riding this baby girl up. That's how we do it. And yeah, what do we got? LTC over 48 looks good. BTC and ETH breaking out of the consolidation, so they look good. And EOS, so everything is hot right now in crypto land. And that's basically it, guys. So if there's anything else we need to do, we will do it. Otherwise, for the most part, we'll wrap it up. A good 30-minute shred there. And we'll see. I'm going to try and keep doing something at least each day. Maybe take a Sunday off, but other than that, we'll do one stream every single day. If you subscribe to it, that helps me. And if you share it to whatever, Instagram, Twitter, or whatever, we'll get more people in here for the party. We will keep answering the questions and partying on. And if you have any questions about anything, I hate hockey, so we can't talk hockey because I don't know anything about hockey. I'm a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu person, brah. I quit hockey, and then my family was like, "You're dead to me. You can't live in Canada and quit hockey or you're low level." But, you know, that's how I rolled. And now I sit here with headphones and look at these cryptos like a dweeb. Okay, so any last questions? Anything going down? Anything? I'm going to probably hop back on the stream, and I might do some gaming or something, but it won't be archived. It'll just be chilling on the stream. So you can check back in the stream in a couple minutes, and I might be back on. Otherwise, that's it for the archive stock one. And I might train some Street Fighter later. Street Fighter 5. And we got to go do some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu workout. We got a bunch of shit we got to do. Okay? Have a good weekend, guys. Thank you for coming. I actually really appreciate it. I'm super empathetic that you take an hour out of the day to watch this. And I'm going to keep doing it over and over until we hit 1,000 episodes, okay? And we'll all have bank by then, alright? Take it easy, guys. Let's close.